Yo, it's Mr. AV Well here. We're doing a deck tech for the first time of my deck that I usually play. I usually don't do a deck tech, but I want to see how my deck techs has been doing good on YouTube. So I want to see how good of an input mine is. So I'm playing Bant control. I went from Bant mid range to Bant control. So you gotta forgive me. Um, For the lands, I have 25 lands. Sorry about the bird. He's right next to me. Evil bird. Alright, so I have 4 Vazor Urge, 4 Seachrome, 4 Hinterland, 3 Glacial, 3 Forests, 2 Islands, 2 Plains, 2 Ghost Quarter, and 1 Alchemist Refuge. This is a bomb when you get that out. Like, there's a lot of sorceries like Day, Terminus, these creatures, planeswalkers, where I can play on their turn, ponder on their turn. That's ridiculous. So this card basically makes this deck a flash deck. So it's one of my win conditions, so I can get planeswalkers and a turn. So that's what I do. For spells, I have instant are 4 Think Twice, 4 Mana Leak, and the rest. Oh, Beast Within. But I'll go in line. 3 Day of Judgment. I have proxies for now, but I can't find them. They're Ponder, so 3 Ponders, 2 Beast Within, 2 Dissipate, 2 Oblivion, 2 Terminus, 2 Green Sun, 1 Battle Skull, 2 Thrawn, and 2 Cicada, 2 Garrick, Relentless, 2 Tamio, 2 Gideon, and 1 Karn. So the deck works out pretty well. You got your turn 1 plays, you got your turn 2 plays, you got your counters for quick actions against quick decks, you got Dissipate for control, you got your removal, you got your other removal, Oblivion. You have your planeswalkers. Garrick's good for creature base decks, and when he flips, he's ridiculous. I could search for these 2. Tamio is broken, honestly. She's good with Gideon. I usually play Gideon, make everybody attack, then I draw cards from Tamio, 3 or 4. Karn is just win condition. These planeswalkers, if I get these 3 out, it's game. If I get any of these out, I feel like I have a pretty good board condition. So, I have 2 Green Suns to search for these 2. I did have Primeval in here, but I could not find a way. I mean, I could get Alchemist Refuge. I might put him back in. But yeah, it's kind of hard right now. But yeah, it's for searching for these 2. And I did have Acidic Slime, which helped with the Green Sun. Batisco is ridiculous if you equipped it to one of these. Not only are they hexproof, this one can regenerate, and this one can be sacrificed. So, only way to get rid of her is Image, Metamorph, and Board Wipes, basically. Killing Wave doesn't even work. He's good against Day. Only thing that doesn't help is Terminus and Black Sun. He just gets fucked up by that. I got 5 Board Wipes for aggro. I definitely got enough draw spells, 6, 7 draw spells to help me find to get days with planeswalkers. It's conditional deck. It's whatever my opponent does, I do something better. He turned 3, say he turned 4, plays a creature. I play Garrick, or I can Day, or I can just ponder and just pass the turn. But all this right here is pretty standard. It's competitive. It does his game. It's just I've been playing stupid. This deck can go 8-0, 9-0. It can beat a lot of good competitive decks I beat with this deck. So it's just I have been slacking. Sideboard up here. It's 2 Divine Deflection. Fog it's a interesting card. I'm thinking about that. I thought about playing Fog because of the aggro, but I might switch that up to Autumn's Veil because my meta game at my store is pretty more control, so that might be um Autumn's Veil. So you gotta. I think. Let me know what you guys think. Should I play Autumn's Veil or should I play Fog? Because red green aggro and Naya aggro and pod is hot right now, so people are gonna still play those. And if I have Fog, that just gives me turns to get my day adjustments, my terminus, my mana leak. It gives me a turn to, and it even protects my planeswalkers because it's commons damage. So I got two Celestial Purge, standard, against anything red, blue, black permanent. Kills a lot of things. Um, Stops a lot of planeswalkers, like stops everything basically red or black. Naturalize, get rid of Oblivion Rings, creatures, anything artifacts with enchantment. Humans I usually use it against, and a lot of things that have enchantments. And it's instant. That's what I like about it, better than Revoke. Timely, again, I guess aggro. Tree of the Redemption is aggro again. Tree is really good on my part. Negate, more of a control axe. I can't even speak right now. More of a control basis card. I try to fit it in main board, but I just felt too many counters just took away the synergy of the deck. Um, I have two more Planeswalkers inside. I might take one out, like Elspeth. Elspeth, like, she does okay, but I have all these cards for aggro. So if I do take her out, it might be for Acidic Slime or Autumn's Veil. Jace, good against decks that don't do anything. I just mill them. It's a win condition. So this deck doesn't have many win conditions, but when I just stall the game out till I get one of those win conditions. Like my planeswalkers are my win condition. My two creatures right here are my win conditions, and this card right here, Alchemist Refuge. It's Bant Refuge basically. I might call my deck that. Bant Alchemist or Bant Refuge. Let me know what you think. Should I just call Bant Control or Bant Refuge? Alright. Let me know your opinions on the deck. If you want to see more deck text, let me know. I might do another one this Friday, tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but I'll see what I can do. This is actually one of my favorite decks. I wanted to add Venser to it, but Venser didn't help because, sorry about that. Venser didn't help because I had nothing to blink. Planeswalkers are not really nice to blink when they're about to ultimate. I did that once and I regretted it. That's it. All I gotta say. Enjoy. Hopefully you have a chance to build this deck and do well with it. Alright, I'm gonna stop before my bird. I'm rambling on. Deuces.